Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, we are with an incredible man, a man of God, Pastor Evanson Muiruri, and he is telling us about his story where he was awaiting death sentence for 7 years. Like, just the thought of that and going to the worst then prison in Kenya and all the things he went through and being here to tell us his story is just incredible. So please sit with us as we continue with this story. Wow, so a roll call in the morning at 5:30.
5, yeah.
The remandees, the ones who are going to court, are taken.
Yes.
How was now the first day?
The first day, the first thing after the roll call, they bring the breakfast. They brought the breakfast. It was porridge. That's what's put in a mororo. It's another time. I'm going to give so many times.
So I have nogo and mororo. Yes.
So we say mororo. This is a bowl like that, the one which you can see there.
Yes.
The bowl, which is around 1.5 liters there. A metallic bowl.
Yes.
Very heavy metallic bowl. Where it's cylinder kind of, whereby the food that prisoners get from the feed there. There is a plate. Actually is a plate. So you are brought that porridge, but me, I not take porridge for the first time. I refused because it was stinking. Let me tell you, when you go there first, you feel that everything is stinking. It's a stench, horrible stench coming from even from the food. So I refused. Then from there, food around lunch, around 11, lunch was brought. When the lunch was brought, this time round it was ugali ni mololo, just a meager, just small portion of ugali, and also sukuma wiki. And let me tell you, what is so interesting in prison, they don't kaanga chakula kaangiwa kwa tumbo. When I came in your house, you prepare meal. When you are preparing a nyama, you go to kaanga vizuri vitunguu. But in prison, they don't do that.
No.
It is kaangi. Everything is the process is done in your stomach. So what happened? You pick ugali here with your mororo. Then from there is a man who is having the boga now, the vegetables. The vegetable is nothing else like water and vegetable that have been boiled. Not vegetables. Actually, is just one vegetable cut into two, or one vegetable. The way we know the name of the vegetable. It is boiled. Then there is another man there next, who is having the cooking fat now in liquid form.
What?
Cooking fat.
So you mean they put the ingredients zinaiva
kwa tumbo? Unakaangia chakula kwa tumbo. That's what happened. So you pick your ugali here. You go there. This man is doing like this, like this. If you are prayed a lot, you go to get a half reef, not full. If you are prayed, if you are not prayed, you go to get water.
Oh no!
Just water. And this man, is also on funga.
Yes.
It's not somebody who has come to do catering. So he's also somebody who is serving a punishment. The attitude and whatever, and a bigger even just show.
Yes.
This is falling down there. Then from there you are pushed. In the man by that time we were 800 of us. That's the man. That's the block 800.
Wow.
So meaning that every cell was holding 14 demands. A service, it is smaller than 10 by 10. So you can imagine. So ugali hapa, majani pare. Then there mafuta. Mafuta is just in that mororo. So they put he has a kajiko. Just not a spoon. I think this one has been made for that. Not a spoon actually. I have never seen it. It's something that have been chomerewa. It is chomero injera. They have made in prison, whereby the man who lived like this. When he is about to put any cooking oil from you, he withdrew.
Oh no!
Then you can kuteta. Isini mafuta songa. Utakula vizuri raia. The other people, the other men, because this mafuta will be sold. Because anything, the reason why some of the things that are happening is because that mafuta is very expensive in prison. So you are taken there.
Yes.
You go and take your lunch. So the lunch I did not take. I just come to evening by 3. The supper was brought. Morolo and Bosho, they are 10. If you can count them, 1, 2, 3, 10. This Maharago beans, 10. Actually, they are not even enough to feed a baby. Then mafuta there, ukaangia ndani, evil. The day ended like that. And let me tell you today, please, when you go to remand, you're going to find, and I said somewhere that great robberies, they are planning remand because these people got a lot of time. They got a lot of time. They have nothing to do. Because what they know, the work that you go to do in remand, you cannot go to the section to do anything because you have not been sentenced. So you have to enter to the sentence. So the work that you do, you think about your case, 3 things. And so the other work that you do is to we call it kuwa chawa. Chawa ni mingi huko. Chawa, you dealing with those rise day in day out. That day you think about your case, 3 things that you do daily. So the first day it was terrible. I didn't take anything because first of all I had suffered a lot. Second for that, it was kind of I had a lot of stress, trauma and whatever. And finally, I'm also not the least. This food itself, I was coming from Raya. When you come from Raya, going there, you feel that everything is thinking, and the stench that was coming from food. So in the evening, I talked with that man, the in charge of every cell was in charge. So I talked with that man and told him, do me a favor, let me sleep there. Because now I've stood the whole night. Don't allow me to stand the second day. So there, I'm going to get, when I get the money, I go to give you 500. He accepted. So I was lucky the following day my brother came and my wife. And they brought me something. And I was able to collapse this man so that I could secure a praise even to less.
Yes.
How do you get money? Somebody will ask you. Because this cannot use the process I told you. The askar is there. By that time, you could get money as much as you want in prison. So long as in every 1,000, you take 200.
Okay.
That is 20%. It is 20%. 20% belong to him. So I was brought 1,000 after deduction. I got 800. So we started like that. So it was terrible demands, and I saw people starving. In demand you starve anymore. It is terrible. Imagine you are getting 10 beans. Those beans are not even enough to feed a kid. Leave alone that. Even the maharagwe, the mbogas, there's nothing. So it was terrible, by the way. I stayed there, and in the process, my people were told by somebody that the charge that your son is facing is a serious charge. It's a capital offense. So look for a lawyer. So they looked for a lawyer for me. We started the case. We started the process of the case. The case, when you start the case, and this is very important also, because I'm here also to proclaim what God has done for me.
Yes.
Somebody who I'm not going to mention in this show brought me a charm. A charm. And I suspect, I don't know, but I suspect it was a tooth of a reptile. And I was told that one was good for me to get video. Let me tell you this without fear of contradiction. The reason why people they are going to the witch doctor, to those waganga, is because people they want solution in their lives. People they are tired. They go to church, they are prayed for, there is no solution. So if they go there and get solution, they will go there. And let me tell you, people who are in prison, let me tell you, they look for way and means to get out of that place. If you go there, you won't mind even to go even to the biggest manga. So I was desperate. So I was brought that in, and I was told, I was given instruction before I enter into courtroom. I make sure that I pass those tooth of a reptile. It was a tooth of a frog, I suspect, for 7 times.
Oh no.
That one got to make the magistrate be confused, and also the witness be confused, and I will eventually go to win the case. So I had to adhere to that. That's what I did. But it did not help me, because I did it, but I could not see any change. And this is what is happening in the society. And I want to tell people here, because thank you for having me in this show again. People they have gone to a ganga, but those people they have no solution. We want to tell them there is no solution. You cannot go solution. The solution is in Jesus Christ. It is in Jesus Christ.
To kill, steal, and
exactly. So they want to steal your money. So after trial, it took me 6 months to have my trial. After trial, I have confidence. I've got that charm. I got one of the best counsel. On top of that, there was no evidence. Actually, there was no evidence to connect me. It doesn't continue the story. You're going to find that there was no evidence to connect me with the robbery, the same attempted robbery. So after the trial, even then, I remember my wife can confirm that they were told by the lawyer, there's nothing here. Just come and pick your Just come and pick your
your person.
Your person. So after 6 months, I went for my judgment. I was armed with my tooth. This Wanganga can make you do look funny.
It's very filthy. It's a very filthy world they live in. Yes.
Now remember, you can't. What did I make to do? It was even hectic to hide that tooth inside the prison.
I've been wanting to know where you were hiding.
I used to put it, in this trouser, this line of the trouser, where you wear the best to desk.
Yes.
That I used to hide it there.
Oh no.
Yes, I made a hole there and I put it there inside. So when I'm going to court, I would make sure that it is in my pocket. Before I enter the courtroom, I had to pass it several times. Then when they give the evidence, when the magistrate look at me, I'm squeezing gently in my pocket. So it was like that. It was people they can make you to do a lot of things. But I want to tell people here, there's no solution. I don't got a solution. If you're not getting my solution, even you cannot get a solution because Mayor tried. So I went for my judgment. It was on that. It was on 5th March 2004. When I went to my judgment, people, they came in numbers. My wife came, they came in numbers because they knew me as a good person. My lawyer was there. And I remember when the magistrate came, she looked at me. She was a young lady. She looked at me. She smiled at me. I thought everything is it's okay.
Oh no.
I don't know whether she's unprofessional to look at the accused and smell. No, shows that thing. Then my wife winked and knew that because she knew that everything was we are going home.
Yes.
The magistrate started reading the judgment. After the judgment, she said, "This court has found you guilty, and they have sentenced you to suffer death by hanging." They have to write by hanging.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw my world has come to an end. It was terrible. Me have never had such thing.
Yeah.
I've been sent to jail. My wife started wailing, crying. Everybody cried. The magistrates dismissed the court and entered into the chamber. My first reaction is to remove the charm and drop it where I was.
Away,
I don't know whether these people who swept the court, they found it. I dropped it there. Then from there, I was handcuffed quickly by the prison officers. Then they called for the enforcement. There before, if you could be sentenced to suffer death, they could ask for reinforcement, and also the other we call them the escort cars, so that they could clear the road for you.
It was a big deal.
It was a big. Actually, it's a big deal to be sentenced to death. It was actually. It's only people that are joking here around here with this conversation. I've been hearing this conversation. There's no death sentence. People given life. No, but let me tell you, I was there. And it is here. That's the reason why another man, I don't want to mention him in this show. There's case that attracted a lot of attention. Yes. So I was taken to committee maximum prison. Right now, I'll not be taken to E block, but to G block. It is the most dreaded place.
Wow.
G block, the most. I will tell you why. I will tell you why the most dreaded place. And if there is a hell, that's the hell. I will describe it today. And you see, I was the little. Actually, I was in hell. It's only that God has gotten me from the hell to come and read to people so that they can believe in me. If they believe in me, well and good.
Yes.
It will be for their benefit, and actually the kingdom of God will be exalted. So when I arrived there at the duty office, once you get into committee maximum prison, after you have been sentenced, the first thing you have been you get in the Mariamu I was handcuffed. Then when you get there, they handcuff you again. They remove the person, the askari were taking the person, you remove the handcuff, then you hand over you to another person, you'll be handcuffed. Then you'll be given an escort now of the askaris.
Yes.
Then from there, before you enter into G block, because G block, it is a place that is locked all the times. It is out of bound to any other prisoner. It is out of bound to any other askari who is not operating there. Actually, I know the askaris who have been perhaps given money to work there. They are masters. They are masters askaris who cannot entertain nonsense. So, I was given the kongoro. Now is another term, kongoro. That's the one, the white and black. White and white and black.
Yes.
Those name shoro.
Yeah.
Like zebra. I was given that kongoro when I reached blue block, and now I was under tight escort. You are under handcuff. You are frog matched. You are headed to the G block.
Oh no.
You cannot go there even to pick your item. And before I get there completely, when I was going for my judgment, I dished out my personal effect.
Because you knew you were going home.
I knew I was going home. I don't know. In fact, I could see myself out.
Oh.
So I dished my soap, my tissue, my whatever, my toothpaste. Because in any prison, you are allowed to have only these things.
Yeah.
4 things actually. Toothpaste, kipande sabuni, sio this ati Dettol, this soap, because of dundo. At casio, no, kipande.
Yeah.
Kipande, we call it the bar soap.
Yes.
Then we have got the tissue and toothbrush. Only 4 things you are allowed to have them in prison. People they have to know that, so that when you are committing crime, you have to understand what you going to face, what you're going to what you're going to get. So I went in there. Right now, I have gotten here as a condemned prisoner. When I left in the morning, I was out demanding. But when I'm coming back now, I was a condemned prisoner. One of the most feared person, first. Let me use that language. Second from that, one of the prison who is in a difficult situation. You are in a hole now. You know, condemned is being in a hole.
Yeah.
On top of that, you know, when you are condemned, I can describe this. When you are condemned, going to sentence to suffer death, it means that there is a rope which have been put, the noose have been put around you.
Sure.
Because now
just waiting.
Waiting. So you are trying to fight to get rid of this noose. You are trying to fight to make sure that this noose not be fastened on your neck.
Yes.
So when I went there, I was taken to number 42. Number 42, it was the evening. Number 42, I was taken to number 42. I found other people there who have stayed for. Actually, the man who was in charge there, he was brought there by that time it was 1987. He had stayed there for almost 20 years.
Wow.
Yes, he's been there.
Yeah.
A small house. Small. Whereby Nimandi used to be 14, but here is 16. Meaning that here, other people they are facing like that, other people they are facing on this. And you have to be very careful. This I want to repeat this. In prison, you don't sleep as if you are at home. Whether you have visited your mother there.
Yes.
You have to be very careful because you can sleep and at night somebody you can feel somebody on top of you.
Oh, no.
So it's a dangerous place because there are so many people who are dangerous there.
Yeah.
We have got hardcore criminals who are there, people who have done a lot, who have done messes here, outside here.
Yes.
So I was when I went there inside there, the same treatment which I received when I went to remand. It's the same treatment that I received from number 42, that is G block. Umetuletea nini? What have you brought to us? I said, I have nothing. Kwa ndogo, go there to know until morning.
Yeah.
I use the same method to corrupt them.
Yes.
But I will tell you why G block is a hell. The following day, we woke up early. You know, in demand, we have got so many people, prisoners who would go to court. But in G block, you know, many people they have been sentenced to suffer death. Only if you could go, for example, they have got 2 or 3 files. Those people are got for appeal, those people have got another file. You know, for example, if you have got several accounts, you can be going to court. You can be sentenced by several start account. Then you go, you pursue the second file.
Yes.
So in the morning, the first thing we are told to appeal. Let me tell you more, to be sincere, I had lost hope. Because I don't know what is happening now. I was innocent. Now look at the magistrates, I've been sentenced to have death. I don't know now when I'll get myself out now. I've seen my end has come. And I was like, I don't want to appeal. You know, if you refuse to appeal, you know, the judgment goes the judgment that have been pronounced against you, it will be passed. So, but we are compelled by Askari, just appeal.
Okay.
Yeah, we are forced to appeal. So we appeal. Then after appeal, G block is a hell. Basking the sun, because now from there, after morning, which we took morning porridge. There, the region is a bit bigger as you compare with the remand.
Yes, because
it's
now
a bit
your
bigger.
Government's property.
Yes, your government property now. They have the right to hang you now.
Yes. Wow, so they feed you.
They feed
in
you.
order to be strong enough to be. Oh
not
my
strong
goodness.
enough. The reason why they want to feed you properly is because now for your neck become big. So that when it be hang you, it will be very simple for them because your neck will be good enough to sustain this noose. It will be good enough to have that hang noose passing. You know, when somebody have a small neck, you go to give them a headache. But no, a big, a big neck, it will be like, shoo, let's hang this person. So they have got a hidden agenda, but people they don't know. You know, people. You know, I have found, and I'm repeating this. I don't know how we're going to tell these people. This sentence they are there. That's the reason why the court, they are still passing the same sentence. If it is not there, the court will not be passing the same sentence against the convict. So, first and foremost, 45 minutes. Passing inside, it was treated 45 minutes.
What?
Just 45 minutes. So, meaning like 23 hours, 15 minutes. Because 24 hours, a day has a 24 hours, isn't it?
Yes,
so out of those 24 hours, you could only secure 45 minutes to go and bask in the sun.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I said somewhere, it was better to abuse askari rather than stealing the sun.
Ah.
Yes. People they used to steal the sun. You know, people they are asking me, because I know someone who is recent to me, how do you steal sun?
Yes.
Because you used to the askari used to open in turns. There's the first law, the second law, like that. So there are people who could be, for example, they were in the first law. He could be he could get out the first law. But when it comes to the second law, instead of getting inside there, he hid himself in the toilet. He could bask for the second time. You know, you judge about we go.
Yes.
If you are arrested, you are caught doing that, you used to receive beatings. Leave alone severe beatings. Severe, and then from there you're thrown into the cell. So 45 minutes, you can't imagine. I now want to speak about something else. You know, people they have been hearing about what you call gayism. Here we call it gayism.
Yes.
We call it homosexuality there.
Yes.
In prison, those things are there. Okay, you see, 45 minutes, you are inside. No, 23 hours.
Yes, you're
15
inside.
minutes.
Yes.
The food that you are feeding on, leave alone ugali kidogo kwa kidogo na tomorrow tungi kidogo, but it has nothing. Most of the time you are inside. Leave all that. The showers there. The rice there. They are as big as I don't know. Okay, let me not put the size, but they are big enough. They are big enough, including the bed bugs. The bed bugs are like cockroaches. They feed you at night. They feed you at night. Now you can do nothing. You don't have pesticide to spray.
Yeah.
You don't have anything. You can fumigate.
Yes.
So it means that they have to work on you.
Yes.
Your work is only to wake up and kill them.
Oh no.
And one thing also I came to realize, the reason why I'm saying is a terrible place, is a terrible place, is that even, for example, when you go outside, askari are there, they are monitoring your movement. The cell is tightly, the place is tightly closed. From the cell up to the gate, 7 gates properly manned. 7 gates properly manned.
That is it already shows you what it does to your mind.
Yes.
And I can imagine this is the ultimate, taking away your freedom.
Yes.
Is the ultimate human punishment.
Yes.
And we're going to talk more about that and how you got out and the things, the tricks you had to use along the way, and what sustained you until you were out, and as well as meeting your lovely wife.
Yes.
Great. So we're going to wrap up, and we're going to go to part 2 of this story.
Part 2, yeah.
Great. Wow, this has been so incredible. I'm not even asking questions because Pastor Muiruri you're such a good storyteller. And I hope you at home, you're learning something.
Yes.
Is it worth it? Really?
Yes.
Until you're in there, I guess you'll never know.
Yes.
So please join us next week for part 2 of this show as we hear about how he maneuvered around homosexuality in the cell, how he got his skills and also helped other prisoners appeal, and also how he appealed his own case twice, and finally he got out after 7 years. I've been your host, Maureen Waititu. Until next time, bye-bye.